Living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we are talking about Dababy, Megan Thee Stallion, Brandon Bills, and Danileigh. So first, let's get into the Dababy and Hot 97 because he was also on Hot 97. So Dababy went on Hot 97. I don't know if y'all know, but his sales for Blame It On Baby 2 didn't do too good. Now, his first week sales was, I believe, 20K for the first week. That is like it's like stupid low compared to his last, because Dababy is a Billboard. He's a charting artist, right? So his last two albums that he had, Blame It On Baby, Kirk, and then what was the other one he had? He had I forgot. It was like 3 albums, but not Blame It On Baby, but it was Kirk and his last album, the one with Rockstar on it. They charted at 120K first week. Like, he's a really big artist. Also, he was on SNL. You know, like, Dababy was going mainstream, definitely after Rockstar. After that whole Danileigh situation, Megan Thee Stallion situation, and the LGBTQ situation, career has been doing a nosedive. He low-key been doing it Kanye, but except he ain't been, because he claims he's been blackballed, but he hasn't been blackballed. We're gonna get into that as well. But he claimed he's been blackballed, but a lot of people are not messing with him like that no more. And a lot of the, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, stuff like that, they're not playlisting his song. So a lot of people are not getting to his song, and just his core fan base is the only one who's actually messing with him. That's why. So having that being said, his core fan base is 20K people who's listening to his album. I was one of them too. I'm not gonna lie. I like Dababy, but I wasn't really feeling Blame It On Baby 2. I wasn't feeling that album. I was messing with his singles though. I love If I Want To, Cuba Ice Cubes or whatever that thing's called. Like, I like a couple of the songs, but like, album wasn't that good. But he went on Hot 97, right? And he first talked about Megan Thee Stallion. Now, let me read this real quick. He first said, okay. He said, Dababy addresses speaking on Megan Thee Stallion in his song Boogeyman. Now, if y'all didn't hear the song, he talked about Boogeyman. On the song, on Boogeyman, he talks about Megan Thee Stallion. And basically, he says that him and Megan Thee Stallion had a relationship, a sexual relationship, before the whole Tory Lanez thing. Now, it's either before the Tory Lanez things or it was like right when that was going on. Now, remember, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion never really been an item. They just been messing around. So, Dababy was talking about, that whole situation. Actually, yeah. So, yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, he said that he had sex with her right before that whole situation happened. So yeah, he was actually messing with her. He was messing with her while she was messing with Tory Lanez. So, that's called a pass around. That's called a HOE. But, it is what it is, That's how these ladies are moving nowadays. And, Megan Thee Stallion, she addressed it on one of her concerts, and she said that it's my body, my life, I can do whatever I want. You sure can. But here are the repercussions for that. Nobody's taking you seriously. So the dude, I guess Party's taking you seriously, but I feel like he's only doing that because his career is. But Tory Lanez, Dababy, they can actually rap. Tory Lanez he's a really good artist. Like, his albums, like even his last one, Loner, oh my goodness, have y'all listened to that? He don't miss. I'm gonna say that. Like, even though he's considered himself being blackballed as well, because I don't think he blackballed either, but he's not being playlisted the same way as Dababy. People are still talking about his album. And on top of that, his last album actually did really good. I think he did 40 or 50K first week. So he actually did really good compared to the other people who came out that time in hip hop. But Dababy talks about Megan Thee Stallion, and basically says that, he was messing with Megan Thee Stallion right before the whole Tory Lanez stuff happened. Ebro and Peter Rosenberg said, why would you put that out? Why would you let people know and stuff like that? Because a lot of people are saying, like, you basically clout chasing and stuff like that. And this is what he said, which he has which I agree with them, but then I don't agree with them. And I'm going to tell you why right now. So he basically says that yeah, I put the song out. I wasn't clout chasing, and I told her and him beforehand, before this whole situation even blew up. He said, "That's not my situation. I'm staying out of that whole thing. But I got a song with Tory Lanez. The song is popping right now, so I want to put the song out. So because it's doing numbers. I'm not, or I'm sorry, no. He said the song was already out and the video was already out, but I want to bring him out to my concert because the song is doing numbers." And I want to get some publicity off of this stuff. But whatever y'all have going on, whatever that situation y'all got going on, that is besides me. And see, Megan Thee Stallion got mad because she was messing with Dababy. They were having sex together, and she was messing with Tory Lanez. And it's like, why are you basically picking his side when I basically gave you my body? And at the end of the day, he's not with you. Neither are you with him. So why should he show you loyalty? Like, you got the game messed up just because you giving out, just because you giving out community, punani doesn't mean that a hitter got to be loyal to you. Like, that's goofy. I feel Dababy on that. But having that being said, he said he wasn't clout chasing. He definitely was clout chasing, doing this interview and even not doing the interview, but speaking on the Megan Thee Stallion situation, because at the end of the day, you said, yeah, leave me out of that situation, but you didn't have to address it in that song. The reason why you addressed it on that song is because right now your sales is low and you are supposedly blackballed, but people are not playlisting your song. So you need some controversy to, get people talking about you. Have blogs like myself, who's not popping, having that being said, but bigger blogs like Shade Room, DJ Academics, No Jumper, to talk about you so you can get your sales up. I get it, I understand it, but it's just like, Dababy, we know what's real. Just keep it. Like, you keep it 100, but you could have kept it all the way 100. You feel me? But also, he also talks about one more other thing. Hold on one sec. Let me get to it real quick. He talks about Danileigh and the bowling alley. Danileigh, Brandon Bills, and the bowling alley situation. So on Hot 97, they talked about what was going on and how did he feel about the whole situation. And basically, Dababy said that he would have respected Brandon Bills. And I made a TikTok about this too. So if y'all want to go watch that, you can go watch it on New Jack City. I'm going to post it on New Jack City. But he basically says that I would have respected Brandon Bills if he had just came to me and was like, "Hey, you know what, bro? Like, you did this to my sister. I don't mess with that. We gonna have to, we gotta throw hands." And he said, even though, he would have definitely thrown hands with him and stuff like that, he would have respected the situation even more if he had came to him like that. But except Brandon Bills was trying to get clout off of it, which is absolutely true, because he was like, once that situation happened, this dude talking about, let's do a celebrity boxing match and stuff like that so he can promote his music and stuff like that. And Dababy was like, I'm not about to be in that, bro. And on top of that, he said, you talking about his kids and stuff like that, so you putting his kids in jeopardy, all because you're trying to promote music. So you're using his kid and using your sister for your promo for your music. That just goes to show you how much people don't even value their family, and they care about clout more than making a situation right, and respect, right? Now, I said this on my TikTok as well. I have a twin brother, and I don't care who it is. It can be Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown, but if Chris Brown ever dared, no, you know what? Let me stop. Yeah, because I don't want this to be misconstrued or anything like that. If any artist, I don't care who you are, if any artist was to touch my brother, my twin brother, we're not doing no celebrity. It's not no celebrity boxing match. As soon as I see you, it's up. Like, we're locking. Like, I'm not about to use my family for no clout. I don't care about clout at that point. You touch my brother, that's like touching me. And I'm not going to have anybody touch me. No one is going to disrespect me nor my family. It's just that. It's point blank period. That's what it is. Now, Brandon Bills doing that to Danileigh shows how much he respects his sister and how much he actually cares for his family. And the Danileigh situation about, Dababy actually putting hands on Brandon Bills shows how much she respects her brother. Because remember, she was like, "Oh yeah, you did that to my brother. That was disrespectful," and just wrote like she wrote a message on Instagram, and then she suspended her account, or not suspended, but she terminated her account. Or what is she? Yeah, terminated her account for a while. Like, she got off Instagram for like a week or two. I know girls that would have done way more than that. I'm just being honest. And again, I'm not putting no ideas in her head or putting out. I don't want any of this message to be misconstrued like, oh yeah, this is what you should do. No, what she did was what she did. But having that being said, I know that if I had a sister or even my brother, right? If something like that was to happen to me, someone was to touch me and stuff like that, he's not writing no message on Instagram talking about blah, 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 blah. Like, it's when I see you, it's up. Or if it's a girl, and let's say I just so happen to have a sister, I would think that my sister would try to be like, I'm trying to meet up with him, to set him up to go do something, do some things. So not set him up like to like kill him or anything like that, but like, get him, put hands on him. Arrested, something. I don't know, like something. You didn't do nothing. And again, I understand that is your baby's father and stuff like that, and y'all going through your situation. And at the end of the day, Brandon Bill should not even been in that whole thing, because Dababy didn't put no hands on Danileigh, so there should have been no reason why he even stepped to him, Dababy, like that. If y'all get into a whole fight, you calling her a side chick and hoe and stuff like that, what does that have to, like, okay, if I had a sister, right, and she was in a relationship with this dude, and that's her baby's father, and they go on social media, and he calling her all hoes, bitchs, side chicks, and all this other stuff, right? Just disrespecting her verbally. Me personally, I'm gonna be 100. I'm not going to do anything about that. What I'm going to say is, that's your man. You should have already known what was going to happen. You should have known the situation, and you should have just, put yourself out of that. You should have exited that building and not put yourself in that situation to where you can get cussed out at and be verbally abused on social media. The power was in you. The power was in your hand. Why should I step to him, fight him because he calling you a side chick and a hoe, right? Isn't it in the Bible they say sticks and stones may break my bones, words never hurt me? I'm not gonna fight no dude over no words. I'm sorry, like I'm cool. Like I remember there's situations where people been where I got into it with people and people was like, oh yeah man, your mom's a hoe and stuff like that. She got VATCH. I'm like, okay, you don't know my mama. Like, you think I'm about to get mad? Oh, you talking about my mama? No, we about to lock. No, I'm not about to do all that, bro. Like, okay, you don't know my mother. Like, I'm not gonna fight you over some words. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Now, if you say that to her face, that's a different thing. That's a whole different thing. And I'm there. That's a different thing, right? But if he's saying that to his baby mama, we already know the situation, and he's saying that to his baby mama, and you see that on the internet, you can speak about it and be like, yeah, bro, like that wasn't cool. Like you a bitch for doing some stuff like that, but you pulling up to the bowling alley by yourself trying to lock with him, like, come on, bro, that's stupid. Like, that's all I gotta say. But listen, how do y'all feel about this situation? How do y'all feel about him being on Hot 97 talking about the bowling alley situation, about the Megan Thee Stallion Boogeyman track, Tory Lanez situation? How do y'all feel about everything? Leave in the comment section, give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. I told y'all I was gonna be making a video a day. I'm trying to hold my word to it. So y'all gotta view it, y'all gotta like it, y'all gotta put me in the back of the algorithm, all right? Share the video too, all right? I will see y'all next time. All right.
Living just enough.